All right, new game. Yes, since I played it earlier. Why am I here? All I remember is that voice telling me that I need to make justice. By whose rights? I wonder, can I even do that? Our character's name is Aldrich. I like his little the pixel art here and his little chain he's got here and his arm and stuff. He got little antlers. This reminds me of is that Hyperlight Drifter? It had this similar aesthetic.
Shadow Realm vibes.
Mm-hmm. Let us proceed. I think I will find the answer. Ahead is where I have to go. Okay, so we've got left and right movement. Got some jump with our space bar. And then, yep. So it gives us our instructions here. That's nice. Hold so we can jump higher. I really enjoy this touch. A lot of games, even on like Sega Genesis, old school games, or before there was ever really like the touch sensitive buttons on controllers, if you just did a quick tap, you would get a little hop. Or if you held it, you would go higher. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, that's a nice touch. It's like, especially if there's spots that you kind of gotta jump and time your hold through. You don't really get that on like Mario or anything.
And so here it's telling us to press Control, it gives us a dash. So if we do a jump and a dash, now we have platforming. This is very cool. We can read our. As long as you're dashing, ivory attacks may not reach you. Crimson attacks, however, will find you purchase. So you'll find out what those are here soon. C to continue. Okay, so we can jump. There's a little guy here that's gonna follow us. Get out of the way from that guy.
Oh, you kill him?
So was that a friendly?
He explodes. Did it glitch out on you? Because he has a little explosive animation.
I saw it.
I did see it. I wasn't sure if he got picked up as like a friendly or was
no. That guy explodes and it'll actually do damage to you. And so we got more instructions here. Space and down. We can get down through platforms.
I really like the whole grayscale thing.
It's noir. It's very noir because you can see the red in the background over here.
Yeah.
With every strike from your adversaries, a stun meter builds up. Once it reaches zenith, you will be ensnared in a momentary suspension, rendered powerless and unable to attack. Alright, so we got an enemy down here. So on the top left, that's our health bar, and then it'll explain the little... So that's an ivory attack, because it's white. So, I just used a little health thing by accident. So you can attack with Z.
Ooh, I love that mace animation. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Ooh,
there's one other attack
here.
You can charge.
Do you see he's slowing down delta time is slowing down.
I can't do the attack.
Once you're hitting someone, it kind of freeze frames it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I like small things like that.
And so there's the bars up there that show, like that red one's the stun meter, and that C. So when you strike your adversaries, you harvest their vitality, and which eventually coalesces into vitality gems. Those are the 3 dots up there. And so they become like little splash potions to heal you. Boom.
Okay. Yep.
So we can move on. Oh, bear trap.
Ooh.
Traps in the ground. I like that. That got me the first time. I let it. I wanted you all to experience it and see it.
Subtle. It really blended in with.
Wait, are we in Gaza here?
Yes.
You can actually go up there. There are skills that if you jump and make a dash in the same time with the direction, you can make a whoosh up. It kind of needs some luck or some experience with skill. Make a direction like up arrow and right and press space with control at the
Oh,
same time.
I just did it. But I also went into the dialogue with this guy, so let's see what he's got to say.
There's there
Greetings.
also a secret places that you can enter through the maps, but no problem, no problem.
Mhm.
The main game is very small, kinda, but I hope it reaches the day.
I enjoyed the gameplay, for sure.
I'm a kid from Palestine.
Thank you. That's really, I really appreciate that, bro.
Here we go. Indeed. What happened here? A genocide. Demons made genocide in Palestina for themselves. However, we won't lose. They only partially succeeded. While everyone was affected, we are still fighting for a right, searching for justice. Wait, did you say justice? You mean you need help? Indeed. The boys told me to make justice. I think that what meant. Can you please tell me more about the demons? I think I need to know. Humans, they're humans. We just call them demons. Most lost their human appearance, some their minds, and others their heart. I see. By losing their heart, do you mean that some people became dead? No, they lost emotions, killing children and women. They deserve to die. Killing kids? Where can I kill them? The Guardian, you should start with him. Guardian of the Rafa's border on your way. He's keeping our way of escape. So the Guardian's a demon. Okay, I'll slay him. So he is a hero, but his mind is washed by the demons Israelon. And they are the true demons. It seems he was among those who lost their minds. Since he's not willing to help, I have no choice but to slay him. I'll be waiting for you. I wish you good luck. Death isn't so rare nowadays. No, this next part, I'm probably not gonna be able to beat it in the time frame that we have here, but I did earlier.
I was gonna say, like, I appreciate all the chat and the story, but you know, let's pick it up the chat boxes with, you know, I don't want to skip over it without saying that I appreciate it, but I don't want to lose too much time in gameplay and miss out on that, because I think it's like
That's exactly what I mean. But it will finish in under 5 minutes, literally. You will just fight the guard and you will get to a very, very, very amazing room, believe me.
So there's also this inventory, which doesn't have anything except all the things you already used.
For now, the inventory won't help you in anything. We just implemented it, so in the future we could do something bigger, but we have no much time to do it.
Oh, it's fine. Like, it's all the things are there. Whoops, my bad.
There's like a base foundation for it. That's always what I like to see. I'd much
Just
rather see foundation
sure.
of, you know.
Now we are going to fight the Guardian. Use dash and jump to evade his attack, and so you can win fast.
So are these other figures like the corrupted humans?
Yeah.
So that was a crimson attack, that red, and you can't dash against that.
Hey, this is
So
Wow, you're already skilled with this.
So the enemies are
Oh,
Israelites.
I got hit. Ah!
Use the
There it is.
Whoa.
there you go.
I actually beat him.
This from the first time. Wow.
I mean, as far as an early boss fight goes, that was very well
Okay.
balanced.
This is the amazing room. I hope you like it. I really put a lot of work on it. It may take some
I
time.
wonder if it... There it is. This is cool. I like the particle effects and whatnot. So,
Yeah, for now, this is a process we have done so far. I hope that you really like this. You can go through the door.
Yeah.
Yes. Thanks for your time and your hard work to trying it.
Oh, it was really cool. I like it.
This is a
Very
neat
happy
game. The gameplay on it's really neat.
Yeah.
Okay, Duke, remind us of the categories of judging real quick.
So it is gameplay, originality, and theme. I think
You also had presentation loaded in there, if you forgot. Just saying.
Well, the presentation is must have been fault when we made up the. I don't know how presentation got in there. If I'm gonna be honest.
Fair enough. I just wanted to point. All right.
Original three.
We this is the free we always been using.
Perfect.
But you're right.
All
you're
right.
right. Who wanna go
I mean,
first?
I'm happy to give my numbers.
Well, what were they again?
Do you wanna chat about it a little bit? What you like, what you didn't like?
Yeah, scrap. So we're going for gameplay, adherence to theme, and what?
Originality, innovation.
Originality. Right. Okay.
In-
Yo, gameplay. I'm gonna give you a 9 right off the bat. That is so well done. I love the animations were smooth. It didn't look choppy, even though it was like a pixel. It was perfectly animated for pixels. Like I love that the sprites and that. The originality. I'm gonna give you an 8. I think you did really well as far as going with pixel art and black and white. Those are two very challenging things that could, you're going to struggle with originality, but you pulled that off really well. Particularly, I like the way that the snapping bear trap blended in with the flowers and the fireflies. Like, I thought that's something that is just these tiny little dots oriented in the right way is something you got to watch for, as far as just going through all the white dots. And then the design was, you did a great job there. As far as adherence to theme, our adherence to theme is unlikely allies or unexpected. How did you phrase it, Duke?
It is unexpected allies.
Unexpected allies. I on that front, I wasn't getting a strong, and maybe we just didn't play the game long enough, but I didn't get a strong feeling like that you were really allying with anyone other than that, like, ghost. But it wasn't. I didn't really pick that up. I think that's certainly something that if you had more missions, you could develop into that, because you were very story heavy at the very beginning, and it's so little. I know you have such little time, but there wasn't much adherence to theme as far as that goes, I think. So I'm gonna give you because there was the ghost there kind of helping you out there. I'll give you a 5.
Yeah.
So what did I say? 985.
985.
Right? I'm keeping track.
Thoughts, Tunes, from what you saw?
Okay, I'll jump in. The originality, it definitely is not something you see every day. It falls in the original category. So that right there puts it above half of the points, because it's not a style that you see again and again. But at the same time, it's not something that I haven't seen ever before. So it's not like it's completely original. Reminds me a lot of the Play Dead games like Limbo or what's the other one called? Inside. It has that feel to it. I like it. So I would give it above half. So it gets 6 in originality, because you definitely fall on the right side of the track here. Adherence to theme, I don't see that. I don't see an unlikely ally in any of it. So that'll have to be a 1. But when it comes to a gameplay, I don't see how you can do better for a game jam than this. I would give it a 10 for that. I would give it full marks on gameplay. You've done a great job there. So I hope that seems fair.
With potential for it's got potential for replayability too. Because that boss fight, I made it look easy because I did it earlier. You walk into that boss fight really... not knowing how to get around that boss, like, oh, it took me 5 or 6 times, and it respawns you at the very beginning, so you have to dash all the way through to get back to it.
One of the things I love to comment on is potential for, this isn't a category, but I always appreciate seeing a game with a lot of potential that you can build into. And even though you just got a 0 from Tunes on theme, that could be a 10 with the
give it a 1. I don't think I can give it a 0. I'll give it a 1.
Oh, is that what did I say 0?
Yeah,
okay, my bad. You got a low score on the theme. All I'm saying is that with the development of the exact same thing you're doing, you could add in some allies there later in the game if you just had more time to do more within the game. I love the foundation you did with the inventory and the potential for these little white traps. I think that if you had some more development, you could really check all those boxes. And I would love to see you continue working on this. It's an entertaining. It could really work as a phone game, maybe like a mobile app kind of thing. And you could do DLCs. You just keep going with this. I like the little bits of color that you threw in there as well. Really, really subtle. So that's good.
So my score is going to be.
Thanks, I did never see.
So on my end, since I played it earlier and I demoed it, I can confirm the gameplay is
smooth. Okay, scrap. Let's
go.
I can confirm. We have to wrap it up to move on to the next one.
I can confirm the gameplay is smooth. The only hiccup I found in gameplay was probably because, like Shawcat said earlier, was that the downloading it makes it actually work with the controller better. There was the control for the dash was on a trigger that didn't actually work when running through the browser for some reason. So played it on keyboard for you guys. So gameplay and great potential. All the things are there. There's the potential for more items and skills and things. Originality. It's a retro. It's solid in the retro thing. I'd say
you give it for gameplay. I didn't hear
the 10. It's 10, solid 10 for me. That gameplay was good, especially since like along the way it's like, okay, here's your tutorial, and it gives you an easy enemy to fight. There's passive traps. It gives you all of the things you need to heal up, and then you get into that first boss fight, and there's that unexpected, like, oh, I actually have to figure this out, but it's not so daunting that so it's balanced. The gameplay is balanced in that opening tutorial section from what I can see so far.
Something we've seen very often in the game jams is that when you do fight someone, either the health is way too much or the boss is way too strong, and when you got hit with the trap, it took a third of your health, and it was like, gotta watch out for that, but it wasn't overwhelming. And then same with the boss. It looked difficult, it looked like a nice pace, and it looked like something that you gotta pay attention or you're gonna lose, and it was a very nice balance as far as that first boss goes. And there's so many things you can do with different types of attacks that each boss can have.
Yeah, it's all there. The originality, I'm gonna go. It's a solid 5 because it's not bad. It's not cookie cutter, but it's also not like we haven't seen the style and the elements of it either. It's well done, so it's not bad on that front. So I think originality will come. The thing that will draw this game more is going to have to be what's in the content of it and the story driven stuff. So that's a 5 on the originality, but on the story driven part, as far as the theme, because that's where you're going to get that unlikely allies. I get what you did with it, pulling the Palestine Gaza thing, and it's like, okay, that's a curveball for that. But it doesn't come in it's not like you start the game going, okay, I'm doing this thing and I'm in this world, and I think I'm fighting for the right side, and then find out later that I'm not, right? Like, you have to have, like, how a good comic bit will have a redirect, and then you have to find out, oh, like, kind of like you were set up, and so the storyline changes. There's a plot twist of some kind that puts you in allyship with somebody you didn't think. Kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is perfect for that. Knuckles comes right out of the ground in the beginning. Bam! All the Chaos Emeralds are gone. Haha! He laughs at you and runs off with them. But then in Sonic and Knuckles, or towards the end of Sonic 3, he comes to find out, oh, Eggman has tricked him, and so after you beat Knuckles in that little fisticuffs, you go and you fight Eggman, and then Knuckles becomes your unlikely ally, helping you get through the lava zone at the end. So like,
All right.
so anyway. That was
Gotta wrap up,
so
guys.
so originality or the theme. I'm gonna have to go like 3 because I got it. I understood what you did there, but it didn't necessarily hit.
And originality was
5. So it's 10, 5, 3.
All right. 10, 5, 3. This is good scores. Right. Thank you, Shawcat, for participating. We always need more people out there making culture, doing their stuff, we're fighting the good fight. And
Yeah,
Thank
welcome.
you
And
very much, guys.
this was the first game jam with us, right?
yeah, I'm gonna follow your work, man. You said you wanna keep this going and make it a real game, right? I
Yes,
can
for sure.
definitely.
I would absolutely follow
I mean,
that
you
too.
got a 9, 10, 10 in gameplay, so you're on the you can for innovation and theme. You're actually making a game out of this. It's not those two are not really important for you. Like for gameplay, you got 9, 10, 10. Remember that is really good for
Yes,
making a game.
Appreciate that.
that's
And
very impressive, dude. Very impressive.